Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you are into sales or into charging more per client, make sure to hit that subscribe button. This way you can get notified every single time I post a new video, and I post a new video once a week, all right, every Monday. Now, you clicked on this because you are having problems closing clients, right? And what I want to talk about is it's really the three biggest pitfalls most business owners have. And these are I would say, three major reasons why you're stuck right now and why you're unable to get to the next level. All right. So here's number one. Number one, it all comes down to organization. A lot of small businesses, they don't track their leads. They don't follow up with prospects. They don't have a sales system in place. They're not recording the sales conversations. There's really no organization as far as like what do the systems and processes look like with sales calls. All right, that's number one. The second thing I look at, and this is a big problem for a lot of small business owners, is they don't know how to price out their services, or they're pricing themselves too low. And because it's a service-based business, right, if you don't have a lot of staff, then you're trading a lot of time for a smaller amount of money. All right. And the way you can fix that is you start to solve bigger problems within your business. If you're doing like a $50 per hour type of service, I would challenge you to think, well, how could I try to solve a bigger problem that's worth more so I can work the same amount of time and make more money, right? That's how I like to help small business owners, is try to identify what are some bigger problems that you can be solving. And this way you can start charging more per client, right? The third thing that I look at, and this is kind of a weird one, but I think it's very relevant, especially now in 2022, which is, there's so much information out there about sales, about closing, about high ticket clients. You probably get bombarded with ads every single day. And there's all of these gurus, there's all these teachers, right? And what I see though is a lot of business owners get distracted. They don't stick with a method, and they bounce around from method to method, and they don't do something that's just like working, right? And they deviate too much. So what I recommend that you do is you find a system that works for you and you stick to it. You don't get distracted. And I think distraction is one of the major killers of most business owners out there. And I'm a big believer, like I do something, I go all in until it stops working. And when it stops working, then I'll pivot, right? But oftentimes doing the boring thing wins, right? And especially if you think longer term with your business, doing the boring things win long term. Chasing bright, shiny objects, it's an absolute killer, right? So hopefully hopefully this video is informative. Hopefully it's helping you. And one thing I would really challenge you to do, like I said on the second one, is look within your business. How can you solve bigger problems so clients end up paying you more, right? And what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to give you a tactical example of how this has helped me. So back in the day when I was doing a lot of private soccer training lessons, right, it was me training one player, right? And I used to charge, it was like right around $300 per month for that. And if you had to like average it out, it was like $75 per session, because I would meet with him once per week. I'd have set days, set time. And that business was very profitable, and I had a lot of clients. And then eventually I transitioned over to group training, more camps, more clinics, doing things where I could spend less time, all right? And ultimately, I could charge a little bit less per client, but I would make way more per hour, right? So this is like one little tactic that you can think about within your business. Is how can you leverage your time, right? How can you leverage your time either that way, or how can you find a bigger problem within your niche and go solve it, all right? And the way that I would try to approach this is, instead of being a doctor that's like a generalist, you want to be a surgeon. Someone who is a maniac about specializing, right? Surgeon always gets paid more than the doctor. So I hope this helps. That's it for today's video. And if you're brand new here, you haven't connected with me yet, make sure, shoot me a text there. I'm happy to get on a call with you. I help service-based business owners charge more per client. That's what I do. And if this video was helpful, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you later.